Alright, so here's the end of the month wrap-up, and what I mean by that is I belong to a metal detecting club, and at each meeting each month we're able to put entries into different categories and have the other members vote on them. Some of them are voted on, most of them are voted on. There's two categories that are not voted on. That would be most valuable coin and oldest. So I'll show you what I entered, and I'll start with my toy soldier. I entered him in artifact. He did not win, and until the newsletter comes out we don't know if we got second or third either. So the only way you're going to know if you won anything is if you get first. For jewelry, I had this copper-plated ring that was dug at the same location that Gordon Russell Middle School, the same location I dug that surprising Rosie from. It was only a couple inches down. Same day I dug the lead toy soldier. I found the silver ring and I had it tested because I believe it to be like a handmade one. Let's see if I can get her to focus. It's got like a little knot that was put into it. There it goes. Oh, focuses and goes out. Anyways, it is 925 silver. And for, I did have, and if you don't win and you're just trying to gain points, anything you enter, this here is a Canadian penny. That would be foreign coin. I knew it wasn't going to win, but at least it gives me 1 point simply from an entry. U.S. coin, I put a 1919 wheat in there. Didn't figure it would do a win, but I knew I was going to be going up against Greg with a coin, and he ended up winning that. If you remember, he dug his first silver Washington, and that thing was beat up. It's a few videos back. He will definitely always remember his first Washington, because that thing you couldn't even make out other than the fact that it was a quarter. No year, you could barely see the bust of Washington on it, and he ended up winning in that category. So, first Washington, it's beat up, and then he wins the category with it. Awesome. Most valuable coin, best thing I had was a silver quarter, just off of melt value. Oldest coin I entered was a 1917. For artifact, I entered my 156th Field Artillery Regiment coat of arms badge, or pin, whatever you want to call it, from approximately World War I. Pretty cool item. It did not win, but it was up against Anthony from I Dig History, his YouTube channel. He dug a Civil War, it's a bugle, but it goes on the hat to identify what particular part of the branch or regiment that the person was in. And I wasn't going to do a display because a display just requires a lot of stuff put in there. And the only reason I did a display is because I had a fair amount of silver to put out there in addition to my silver coins that I entered in categories. I've only ever won display once. I used a smaller display box than I normally do, and I'll be darned if I didn't win first place and get a silver dime for it. So there's my end of the month wrap up. Wasn't too bad. We had a good meeting. Had a really good month for finding silvers and a lot of good stuff. My favorite piece of all was definitely the Field Artillery Regiment pin. Thanks for watching. Hoping to get out tomorrow and do some digging, so maybe we'll see you then.